Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria Olivia here. Welcome. So today we're going to be doing a wrap up of January reads. I think that's fun. Let's do that. Should we? Let's do it. Yes, it was going to be a haul too, but I'm already been recording for like 15 minutes. So let's keep it short and sweet, shall we? Let's do it. Let's just kind of like wrap this little intro as fast as possible. I had already recorded this. I had already uploaded it, edited, uploaded everything. I didn't publish it because it was really bad. I don't have the best camera in the world, but I don't know what I did. I don't know if it was the lighting, if it was nighttime. I don't know what it was, but it looked ugly. So I'm just gonna redo it, okay? So if you hear my chair squeaking, that's just her, okay? It's her personality. I read 4 books. So the goal is to read 1 book per week. I might be a little behind, and that's okay. I'm still just trying to read 52 books. So that's good. Anyway, let's get started with my reading wrap up for January. So I'm sure I've already told you guys, or maybe I did, but I noted it, is to read 1 book per week. So let's kind of like start off with like the first book I read. So, and that's the thing too, that I feel like I kind of like cheated a little bit in January because I had already read about a little bit under half the book of this one. But I finished this in January, so we're just going to give it to her. And that is The Love in the Time of Serial Killers, which you've already heard me talk about if you have, watched the previous video that I uploaded last year. I have to be honest with you guys, it's not my favorite, but the more I simmer on it and sit on it, I feel like it's a beautiful cover. And it's a solid 3.5 stars. Like, you'll go through it, and it's kind of like a cute little romance. I still feel that it could have gone so many ways, and so many awesome ways, because the concept of it, the actual like storyline, I think it's fabulous. There could have been more depth to it. That is just my opinion. But the cover is fabulous. And honestly, if you're just trying to hit some reading goals in February, plus the cover is gorgeous, I would totally do this one. But it's still a 3.5 for me. Oh, let me explain it a little bit. So pretty much it is Phoebe. She's a PhD candidate, but she has to go back home to clean out the house, her old like childhood home. And then she bumps up into a friend and all that stuff. And then she notices that her neighbor is kind of weird. This is the thing. I never saw him as weird. And that is the problem. That I wish that this would have been written more like, oh no, he's so creepy. No, totally he's a serial killer. Like, absolutely. Or the opposite, been like the most lovey-dovey. And then at the end, him actually being a serial killer. Something like that. So yeah, I just genuinely feel that, and then they end up obviously loving each other. Anyway, yeah. And the other 2 come from a Kindle. Obsessed with it. I haven't read anything yet in the month of February. I'm not planning on it. But you never know. The book I read was Girlfriend Material by Katia Rose, I'm not sure. And that one was pretty much, it's a friends to lovers. And yeah, like it was nice writing. I think I gave it a 4 stars. Honestly, it's also a 3.5. But if I have to recommend from 3.5 to 3.5, I would recommend Girlfriend Material. I did like the writing a lot better. Felt like I was with them in their fashion school, in their class, and that to me is like the biggest deal. Like I can't focus. I could never focus. So if I'm able to see myself and see the characters, I'm like, cool, okay. If I can feel the tension and stuff, I'm like, yes, we love. And I did feel it with this. Honestly, I would say I would still 3.8, closer to a 4. And the reason for I'm not being a 5, it really did have the potential to be a 5 completely. But then there was a point that it was kind of like,
are you sure? No, but I would never. And
I don't like that. I like more like a little bit forward. It was just maybe, I don't know, maybe we just didn't vibe, and for someone this might be a 5, but it's still a great read. I love it. Pretty much Girlfriend Material, like they both think that they're not girlfriend material. It's like that's why they can't find love. They don't know that they're in love with each other, and then eventually they find out that they're in love with each other. Friends to lovers. The third book I read was Love Charade. So this is actually a trilogy, and it's Love Charade, Love Detour, and Love Magnet. They're by Ally McDermott. I only read Love Charade, so I still have to read the other two. And pretty much this is a girl goes back home and she goes into a dating show. This town, I'm thinking it's like a small town. This is how I see it. It's a small town. Everybody knows each other. They're trying to just get more people to come in. And like, you know, it's a very community situation. And a friend said, hey, we're going to have a dating show. There is a money prize to it. You should totally join. We have straight couples. We have one gay couple. We need a lesbian couple. So I think it would be really fun for you and the other girl to go in. And they were like, they hadn't had a good experience before. They met in a very rude way. So they were like, okay, whatever. I guess I'll do it for money. And obviously they ended up falling in love. Give it a solid 4 stars. And I'm extremely excited to read Love Detour and Love Magnet, which is the second and the third book. Obsessed. And yes, I am going to read it on my Kindle because I already have them. It's going to be to be read sometime in the year. It would be nice to actually read it in February, but it's already February 5th. See what's up. But yeah, those are the 2 books I read on my Kindle. Again, I did a review on my Kindle. Honestly, you need it. You need a freaking Kindle. You do. Anyway, and then the last book I read in January is this one, and it is In the Event of Love. This is more like a friends to lovers second chance situation. So they were friends, they became lovers, then she left. There's something happened that we don't know till almost the end between them. But the girl has to come back. What was her name? I don't remember names. I'm the worst at this. Morgan? Yes. So Morgan is coming back to her hometown from, I think, LA because some scandal happened. She lost her job pretty much, but she has a second chance to redo. But she has to go plan an event back at home. But she doesn't have the best reputation at home because of some events that happen. She ends up coming back, sees the ex-lover, and then there was kind of like a build-up from there, you know. And it was like the whole, are you lying to me or do you really like me? But nobody knew that she was actually using them and their business to lift herself up. It's chaotic, but I like it. Now I will say it doesn't have the best reviews. I did check them out because it is kind of like, we know what's gonna happen. You know, we know it's gonna happen, but that also happens with a lot of books. So honestly, I think I gave this a 4 stars. It is a 3.5 for me. I would read it. Like if I am you and you see this book, this is a cute little winter book, I would read it. It's really good. Oh, and it's also by Courtney Kay. That is going to be it for this video, friends. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't read too much, but honestly, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, like, tell me what you read. Tell me what I should be reading. Like I said, I get really intimidated by YouTube readers because they be reading like they breathe, and I don't do that. So if you're with me and we're in that level, please give me some recommendations. I would really enjoy them. I really am into anything right now. I'm trying because I need to get out of romance. They're so good. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I love you guys so much. Enjoy your day. Bye.